Hi guys, welcome back to Tales of the 20-Sided. We are back for another episode of our weird D&D game that is hopefully popular among people watching. Those of you astute enough to notice will notice that we have no Pebbles tonight. I promise you, the Pebbles fan club, she is coming back. She hasn't left us. She's just got other engagements tonight, so we are down to a 4-player game, but we'll be carrying on where we left off last week. Nice to see people chatting already. Welcome back to all of you who have returned. Those who, I don't know if there's anyone watching for the first time and you haven't seen any of the episodes previous to this, they are on YouTube. We upload them every Friday following the stream, so if you've missed any episodes, make sure you catch us there. We're also all over all of the usual social networks under Tales of the 20-Sided or Top 20-Sided or Top 20. You'll find us in some way, shape or form on all of those things. We did say last week that we have something exciting coming up. Again, people who follow us will know that we've got some new graphics we've been working on. That is alongside more other graphics that will be coming out in the future. But a logo to the bottom left of that graphic gives a hint to the company and partnership we have formed with Pitter Patter Emporium. Now, if you haven't heard of them, they provide high quality 3D printed miniatures that you can bring to your tabletop games and bring them to life. They've got a vast range of character classes and races available. You're sure to find a mini that suits any of your needs, and in case you don't, they also offer custom miniature printing services. You can design your character using Hero Forge or Eldritch Foundry. Download the STL from those companies, and the guys at Pitter Patter Emporium will print your mini in the UK for a fraction of the cost that it would cost you on Hero Forge or Eldritch Foundry. You can check out the full range of minis, tabletop accessories, and 3D printing services at pitterpatteremporium.etsy.com. While you're on there, if you are buying some stuff, if you go to the checkout and enter TOT20, as in Tales of the 20-Sided, TOT20, in the discount code section, they are giving you 15% off, which I think is absolutely incredible. I am going to, and hope it works. It hasn't.
It's just so amazing. Thank you, Pitter Patter Emporium.
Thank you so much.
Because I know Lewis has bought miniatures from you before and he's raved about them.
I will be getting to that in a second.
Sorry, spoiler.
There we go. Nightbot has just put it into chat. If you do want to have a look at their store, the link is on there if you want to buy stuff. And I can highly recommend them. I found out about Pitter Patter about a year ago, way before this stream was ever a dream or anything of ours. Wanted some minis, printed off Hero Forge. They were absolutely amazing as a company. The quality of the minis is fantastic. It's so good. And their service of getting them out to me, and even, not that I can guarantee they're going to do this, but they even gave me a couple of little free gifts, which are the cutest little dragons coming out of eggs, like baby dragons. It's so cute. So absolutely go and check them out. pitterpatteremporium.etsy.com, TOT20 at checkout for 15% off.
Very nice.
We will have more stuff coming in line with those shortly. Some stuff to put on our social medias and stuff that we can show you guys on here. KYI, wife and bank balance isn't going to love it. No, exactly that. I've been saying for the last couple of weeks that Talks on Tuesday will be out the following Tuesday. It still isn't. We can blame me. I will take full responsibility. My internet and computer have not allowed me to do anything. But it 100%, this is the last time I'm ever going to say this, it will 100%, the episode from episode 1 with Misha and Pebbles will be on this Tuesday. So if anyone is wanting to watch that, make sure you catch it out. Give us a follow, give us a like. Make sure if you're not following us on Twitch, follow us on Twitch. Check us out on all of the socials. Check out Pitter Patter Emporium. And I need to say check us out. So Ed, can you roll the intro? So, picking up where we last left off. Last session, you had been told that you were to go and do a task. The task was to get rid of someone who was competition for a store for General Winforth, which you'd accepted and you'd been paid for. During session, we got to know a few more bits and pieces about each of you, some more than others. You went to different areas in town, did the usual jokes about back doors and cream pies and all those stuff. The time came round eventually where you went to this fashion store, Rags to Rickard's. You spoke to Rickard, the owner, for a while. A somewhat unbearable man at times. Pebbles was urged to go through a door, but didn't, resisted. And eventually, after rats were unleashed on the shop, to not the best of effects, Rickard told you that you should probably leave. Some words were exchanged, and he said he wanted some help as he shouted through said door that he had urged Pebbles to walk through. 14 red-cloaked men, now known as the Velvet Blade, arrived from whatever is back there. Rickard put his cape on himself, and Pebbles, in a quite flustered manner, told you guys you should probably leave, as she knows a bit of history about them and they are not to be messed with. You ended session, making your way to General Winforth's house, who met you at his door and said the words, "I've been expecting you." As you go to enter the property of General Winforth, Pebbles looks at you and tells you all, "It's been a bit of a day. I'm going to go back to the ship's sty, and I'll see you there. I need to take some time." General Winforth looks at you all. "Are you coming in?"
Okay, Pebbles. If you think that's for the best, we'll let you know what the general says. That I.
She's gone. Doesn't look back.
Has the general kind of stepped to the side so we can walk in?
He has.
I walk in. I'm pissed.
Okay.
Follow. Yeah, I'll follow.
You enter familiar surroundings. You've been here previously. For a big house, it's quite a dark, dimly lit hallway that leads you down. The general leads you to his reading room, which is a room you've been in previously, but it is more lit this time. There is less of a dark, somber ambiance to it. There are lights all around on the wall sconces. Everything in here has a touch of elegance and class. There is leather that bounds most of the furniture. Dark woods. The smell of oak and leather fills your nostrils as you walk in. you can see there is a small coffee table, and his chair, which was facing towards this fire, is now facing towards a quite large, expensive but not very comfortable looking sofa, draped in blankets. So I expect you've figured out who owns the shop.
Oh, you mean the Assassin's Guild?
So you knew?
You think I need help taking out one little street urchin that sells clothes for a living?
I mean, I'll be honest, I thought you were just petty enough not to want the competition. You actually sent us after an Assassin's Guild with no warning.
Yes, I did.
Well, you are not a very nice man, are you?
What's wrong with you?
I am a man who understands that there are a lot of people in this town, in this city, and a lot of people after money. And I need to see who I can trust and who I cannot trust. You are back here, meaning you are interested.
No, we want an explanation.
Yeah.
If you weren't interested, you would have run off with the money.
Perhaps we're just more honourable than you.
There's honor amongst thieves, so I
Are you
don't
saying you're a thief?
understand.
Are you calling
No,
us thieves?
I'm not. So, anyway. Yes, it is more of a task than I asked of you originally. I'm not expecting you to, not yet anyway, take on the Velvet Blade in their full. I do want the shops gone, and I will give you more money for getting rid of the shops.
Why is it you need us? You have
I'm
this stone arm who should be able to deal with a couple
I am
hideouts in your in this city.
retired. I am not part of the Stone Arm anymore. And whilst I have some sway in certain things, starting a war with a faction that probably has more members than the Stone Arm is not something I have sway in.
So you want us to start a war with
Even
someone that
fewer
has
members.
more members than the Stone Arm?
I am needing a group to do things for me. If you are not that group,
I think the thing that you're wanting
That is your
like the group
choice.
to do is too bigger than the group.
but I haven't asked you to do anything apart from get rid of some shops.
There's at least 14 of them in that shop down by the gates.
You think at all times there are 14 people there?
No, but I imagine they have means to get there fairly quickly.
They do. They do. And when you are ready to talk and have simmered down and realized that this will be a good thing for me and you, then we will talk about that.
At the minute, I only see it as a good thing for you.
And that's why I'm going to give you some time.
Okay, would you like to explain to me how it's going to be good for us? Because Misha takes his hat off and that leans in. I do not trust you, my friend. You've used us as to get information. Clearly, whether we lived or died in that was not your concern at that point. So that's a big concern for me. So can you explain to me why it would benefit us in the slightest at all?
So here's the way I see it differently to you.
Oh, this should be good.
I paid you to go and do a job. I didn't use you for anything. I didn't ask you to get any information. Secondly, you need money, or you wouldn't be here. I need a group. An interesting friend who knows me and knows what I do sent you my way. I didn't give you information because you could have just left, taken money, and I wanted to see who was serious. If you guys didn't think you had a chance of doing jobs for me, you wouldn't have come back. You are here. If you want to deny that, that is your prerogative.
What is it
You
you...
have a choice at this point, whether you want to carry on working with me and moving forward and forming some sort of partnership that will benefit both of us mutually, or you can take the money I've given you and you can be on your way.
If we do decide, which you're saying, the reason why we're here is because we are interested, and we do go forward, if we decide, then we need full disclosure going forward from now on.
You are the first group to come back.
Alive or just in general?
General?
He doesn't answer.
What is it you
I think
do?
this man needs glasses and a hearing aid because he doesn't seem to be able to see nor hear us.
General.
What I
Yes.
do is stuff for this city. Once we get to a certain level of trust, it is growing, I assure you of that, then I can divulge more information. But right now I'm not willing to do that.
And
Right now, I see this as hired swords who can gain and garner some of my influence in this city.
do you have a...
I don't have a sword.
I mean, I've got two. But do you have a plan for how we are supposed to disrupt this group in this city?
I mean, plans change daily,
Yes.
but I have rough information on bits and pieces. The initial task remains the same, and that is up to you to figure out how to do it.
Well, have you got information of who we're actually dealing with and their capabilities? How many?
The Velvet Blade work the whole of Ethany. So numbers-wise, no, I do not. In this city, again, I do not know how many members, but I will never put you in a situation of which I know, again, that I don't think you would be able to handle.
I mean, that seems fair.
But
You do not
You-
need to raise your hand to talk to me.
you just did do
Yes,
what you just said.
and you are
would do.
back, so it couldn't have been that bad.
So was it
Maybe.
kind of like a test?
It was a test. You would be surprised how many people want work in this city, and how few deserve it.
But we can't just storm into the shop and kill them.
I'm not saying to storm into the shop and kill them. There are nights when there are less people around.
Yes, but that still means would have to break into the shop and do something.
Yes. Hence why you are doubling your fee.
We need more than double now that we know who it is that we're dealing with. Like, if we got 25 gold each just for a test, then breaking into a shop, definitely
think-
more than double.
I think 50 gold is more than you've probably ever seen in your life.
I don't know,
For the
I've seen a lot-
majority of
I've
people.
seen a lot of gold.
That's fine. Go back to where that gold is, and you don't need me, obviously.
You wanted to pay us 50 gold just to break in to a shop full of
Murderers.
possibly, we don't know how many, that could kill us again.
So it's up to you to be clever about that, isn't it?
But
I'm not paying you to hold your hand, I'm paying you to do a job.
I still fail to see. You say that there's more members of the Velvet Blade than there are of Stone Arm. Okay, fine. But The Stonearm are already adversaries of the Velvet Blade, being the fact that they represent law in this country, in this alliance. Them raiding the hideout, doing their role in this city, is not going to bring an additional mark against them. They're just doing their job.
You don't know much about politics, do you?
know
No.
loads about
I mean,
politics.
It's not
No.
how things work. The reason factions exist is because governments allow them to.
I have another question. How much would you pay us to hold our hands? Because that seems like a much nicer job.
He doesn't answer you.
Or
You see a
especially
you
that
see a
much,
small smirk as his mouth starts to widen a little bit on his hardened tiefling exterior.
So, you want us to, short of burning down the shop, we can't really get rid of it. You want us to run them out of town, but why wouldn't they just move to a different building in town?
Because we would do the same.
Just keep going after them in different buildings.
We will find them and we will stop them. There are different ways, as we get a relationship forming, that we will stop them. Right now, I'm giving you the easiest.
Well,
I'm not going to make you run before you can even crawl.
No, you just want us to commit crimes for you.
I think a lot of this stuff that happens in this city is a crime.
and clearly,
That doesn't make it right.
No, it
there's
doesn't.
something else.
I never said
Something
it
else
was.
more. So, if it was nothing, just more of you wanted a shop, just getting rid of. What's the other connection? Why do you want this group gone?
As I said, once a trust fully develops, I can tell you more information. Unfortunately, you're not at that level yet. You do not have to take this. I'm giving you an option. I don't see you earning any money like this anywhere else, or doing good for a city, doing anything else. You have heard stuff, obviously, by the terms you've been using about this group. So you know they're not good. I'm not asking you to go and kill babies or children or animals.
but
I'm
you're
asking you
not
to
good
get rid
either.
of murderers.
But by becoming murderers ourselves.
Sometimes you have to do bad to get rid of bad.
That just creates more bad in this world.
Disagree, yeah, I disagree.
And then don't take the job. You can see yourselves out. He sits down in his chair.
Are we leaving him?
Should we maybe consider it, though? It's extra money in our pocket.
Yeah, but for what? It's not like we have a list of
Yeah.
things we need to buy.
I don't want to murder for someone. If I'm going to murder, it's going to be because I want to murder, not for someone else.
Because I know Maggie said that it's going to help fund our research, but we don't even know what we're researching. We don't have a list of books we need to buy. We don't have a list of places we need to get to do research.
You hear sometimes people have very good contacts.
Well, if you have good contacts, why haven't you asked those to do this job?
I'm not talking about contacts to do jobs like I'm asking you. I'm talking about contacts that know more
Oh.
about the arcane and
So you don't
possible
always ask
markings on your
everyone to
arm.
murder. Well, perhaps
As I
that
said,
would persuade us to help you?
As I said, everything has a price.
Well, seeing as you've just nearly got us killed, I think you owe us.
I don't see any marks on any of you.
Look more closely. I
He
was not
looks
always
closely.
blue. The trauma turned me blue.
As I said, groups like yours, 10 a penny. I can just keep finding people.
Really? You haven't so far?
Your choice if you take it or not.
I mean, you just said you've yet to find a group who would do this.
And it seems I still haven't.
I thought we were the only one that came back.
Yes, you are. So you have some interest. But it's quite obvious that you do not want to. It's funny because he looks at you, Jeremiah. People of your kind are normally all about doing good for places.
His kind? Why? What kind?
Your-
What's that supposed to
What
mean?
do you mean?
Chefs?
The
Well, it's
eyes,
Gordon.
the freckles.
Chefs? Do chefs have those eyes and freckles? Is that what happens when you cook?
And what is it you know about those with eyes like mine and freckles like
I told
this?
you, I have contacts. And if you want to do jobs, then we can talk. What I do know of people with eyes like yours and freckles like yours is that normally they're about doing good. And I'm asking you to. I'm not telling, I'm not ordering.
You know where I come from? People with horns are usually much more fun than you.
I am very fun, I assure you. You just haven't got to know me yet.
I suppose, and it looks like it pains Jeremiah to say this. I suppose we could break in the night, maybe mess the place up, destroy some stuff, make them realize that they've been found out here. It might make them drop the shop as a hideout.
Well, wait a minute. I don't think, Jeremiah, you speak for all of us. We just because
I'm
this
not.
man's
I'm
talked
not.
about your eyes and freckles and you've not explained anything to the rest of us. I think we need to go out and talk about it a little bit.
I've got nothing.
I don't think I like this man.
What does he mean by eyes and freckles, though?
Can you not? I
I
don't.
can see you got eyes and freckles, yes. But what does it mean by your certain eyes and freckles?
Do you not
Like,
see
why are they
color?
different to other people's? Well, sometimes people are different colours.
My freckles are metallic gold.
Yes, and
My
I
eyes
am
are
blue.
pools of silver.
My eyes are
Do
pure
I-
white. What's your point?
Do I seem human?
Yes.
As
You're
human as they
not.
come.
You're right. You're right. I forgot about all the humans who have metal tones for skin color. My freckles reflect light.
So you're not human.
I'm just going to gently poke Jeremiah and go, you feel human?
Thank you for that assessment.
So what are
I
you
don't-
then, Jeremiah?
I think this is a conversation for somewhere else.
I
I
forgot
don't
you were still here,
know
to be honest.
what I am.
I will give you until tomorrow. If I do not hear from you by then, enjoy the money. I look forward to
Okay.
hopefully seeing you.
Right. Bye.
Quick question: have you already given us the money?
You've already got the money for the first
Oh.
part.
Yeah,
The 25 gold pieces each.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I forgot.
He has said he would double that, but he hasn't given you as of yet.
I
You can
don't.
see yourselves out.
Yeah, I'll walk out.
I'm gonna leave.
Yeah.
I'm gonna walk out, put my hat back on.
To finish what I was saying, Misha, I don't know what I am. I thought I was human, but I mean, these aren't exactly human characteristics.
That's fair, but like I said, I do apologize. I don't see people as human, or if any. I mean, look at me. So I just see
Maybe
people
you're
as-
not really a tree.
Say that again.
Maybe you're not really a tree. If Jeremiah's not a human, maybe you're not really a tree as well. Wouldn't that be fun?
Wouldn't it? Well, that's a good pun. I like that. So Jeremiah, you're saying you don't know what you are.
No,
Well, hopefully we'll figure that out together. I'm in the same boat as you.
and we're not any closer to any of it.
But I'm more curious as he told you just because you got your eyes a different color, you got freckles, means that you have to, rob a shop and smash it all up.
No, that's not what he's
That's gonna
saying.
cut
He was
confusing.
just trying to persuade.
You think
Then
it's a
why
good
does he
idea?
say that you do?
No, I don't. But I have been trying to find out any information about myself ever since I got to this city, and so far, that man is the only lead I have to any more information. There's a reason I know Maggie. I have been in that library nearly every day since I got here.
We should go look again and see what we can find. What colour's your blood if you cut your arm? Is it red still?
Yes, it
Are
is
you
still
sure?
red.
We could try now.
Trust me, I am very sure what the color of my blood is.
And as much as I do feel for you, Jeremiah, I've been searching for what I am and who I am for a very, very long time. I just don't. It's just one of those things where you're gonna have to come to it when it comes to it, kind of thing.
Do you not know who you are either, Azalea?
I'm just really confused how they don't understand who they are.
Okay, that's good.
I don't understand how you don't know who you are or what you are.
Well, I didn't know my birth parents.
And I have memory issues.
And I've yet to
So-
meet anyone who knows
Adopted.
what I am.
Yeah, were
And-
you left on a doorstep and you were dropped on the head?
That's what I was thinking.
Something along those lines, yeah.
You was dropped on your head?
No, you.
No,
My
you.
memory's fine.
Oh no,
I know who I am. I'm
I
very
never got
clearly a
dropped.
wood elf.
Are you though?
I
Yeah.
wouldn't say completely normal wood elf.
I'm
No.
a completely normal wood elf.
No.
I know who I am. We're talking about these two that don't know who they are. I know that I'm a wood elf. We need to figure out what these two are.
Did
think
Did
you're
you
a
get
bit more
dropped on
than
the
a wood
head
elf.
as a child as well?
No, I'm a wood elf. You are the two who don't know what you are. Like, I'm very
You're-
clearly a wood elf.
No, I
Okay.
think you're slightly confused.
No, I'm not. I'm
Why-
a wood elf. Just because I've got makeup on, these two. Maybe we need to go read some more books, see what you are.
Why do you say that, Azalea?
Because I'm a wood elf and I've never done a change like she did.
Just makeup.
Can I
Makeup and wig and contacts.
look quite intently at Maeve? Does it really look like makeup? Because when she first came down, having like gotten ready, he just kind of went along with it. Okay,
Mhm.
maybe she's theatrical, but
Roll investigation.
Can I tell she's
Can I
lying?
also lean in and look at Jeremiah as well and see about his gold freckles as he's staring at
Mm.
me.
Also rolled the same.
So you two just stood there staring at each other
Yeah.
very
He
intently.
started it.
Outside this
He
man's house.
started it.
Yeah.
That was a D12.
Oh yeah, sorry. It's because I've got a thing in front of it. Hang on.
10. Oh, God.
18.
Okay. It's hard to tell with Maeve's makeup. You're not sure. If his makeup is very, very well done. And you've seen that she can be creative, so
Mm.
take what you want from that.
I mean, I think she.
Maeve, you haven't seen anything like these freckles and these eyes. Now that you take him in closer, you've seen people with freckles. You've seen people with a silvery tinge to their eyes. But nothing like this. It's like it reflects light so well off of his face that it's almost like he shimmers and sparkles as he is moving off of these small freckles on his face. And these silver eyes are like deep liquidized metal.
Can I see myself reflected in his eyes?
You can.
I'm just going to start tidying my hair up then while I'm looking at him.
I'd say
That's handy.
since you're really staring at him, I think you're definitely shocked by just a very strong sense of just otherness. I mean, I don't know, Azalea. I think it is makeup.
It's not. No, I'm not trusting it as makeup.
Why? I mean, look at it.
Mm. Makeup has its limits.
As you guys are stood there, this sort of well-to-do couple walks past you and sort of just
What are you looking at?
I wave.
they sort of scurry off. Like
Yeah, I think
you get the
we-
impression that being in this rich part of town, that they are looking at the riffraff in the middle of it.
I've got a suit. I've got a suit on.
Yeah, and I look amazing. I just got complimented from my outfit.
They're scurrying off quickly
Maybe-
after the "What are you looking at?" comment.
Okay, maybe we need to go somewhere else and talk about this because
Should we head to the library?
Yeah, because we need to see why your friend is friends with people like that.
She's friends with lots. She's the head librarian. She comes into contact with lots of different people. But I think the library makes the most sense. Unfortunately,
we need a plan if we're going to do this job.
are we going to do this job?
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about it.
I hate to
Library.
say it though. Even if we don't do this job, they know who we are now. They've seen us. And Pebbles has some kind of. I mean, you saw the way she looked.
Something freaked her out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she said we needed to get
Yeah.
out of there fast.
She
which
knew who they were.
tells me we need to avoid them.
Well,
Like,
maybe.
she's not
Just because we're done with them doesn't mean they're going to leave us alone.
Would your friend Maggie know any information about him? You think?
I don't know. I mean, the majority
knows
of
I'd hope so. As
the majority of the. I don't know how much modern. Yeah, I don't know how much modern literature is in the library, to be honest. But we can definitely go look.
She said she keeps a log of every single person that she meets and every single conversation that she has.
That is true. Well, then let's go.
Let's go speak to Maggie.
Let's go.
Sorry,
Okay.
Azalea. Do you want to take a tree in with you so you feel better? A part of a tree. I mean, we've got Misha, so we've got like a big tree, but maybe we could take a little tree as well for you to hold.
Ooh, should we? Can we find one?
We could get in a little pot.
I mean, Misha, do you think of yourself as a tree or tree-like?
Not not really. No, to be fair, I am what I am.
Tree.
I've not really found any information of what I'm made of or why I was made this way or
But you think you were made?
yeah, I've no recollection of anything. I don't think I was born this way. But I'm just guessing at that. I don't remember absolutely anything. All I know is, like you said, up to now, I'm made out of wood. Loaf cake doesn't go down so well, as we found out. And that's about it.
Perhaps we were looking in the wrong section in the library.
What
Perhaps-
section do you think we should be looking at?
Creations, inventions.
Trees that walk.
But I don't think he is a
Trees
tree.
that talk.
You
He
don't
looks
think
like a
I am a
tree.
tree?
I mean,
Yeah, it looks like I'm
you
made out
don't
of wood.
drink water.
Carpentry.
I mean, do you feel better? And I mean, you yourself just said you don't think you're a tree, and that you think you were made.
Well,
Trees
for all I
grow.
know, do you know any trees that can walk and talk? I don't.
You?
You do?
You do?
Yeah.
Where? Who?
I've just heard of them.
Are you a pathological liar?
No, I never lie.
You've definitely heard
I
of a tree.
always
though.
tell the
Sure.
always tell the truth.
Insight check.
You can roll an insight check.
Okay. Jeremiah doesn't eat inside that.
I'm just ignoring. Just giggling.
21.
Oh, sheesh.
She's telling the truth.
Okay. Okay, so maybe we go to the maggots then and the library and
Well,
see
I
if we can find
mean,
any.
if Maeve knows of talking, speaking trees, then can't we just go to where she saw them?
No.
Why not?
Is the reason why?
I don't think they'd like you.
What?
You don't think these talking trees would like me or Jeremiah?
Any of you. You're just not fun enough.
Barely know her.
Well,
Yeah.
perhaps they should
just-
make that conclusion.
You don't seem to be on board with the, like people disappearing and it being funny and yeah.
Hey,
these
I
trees help?
agreed
They
with
move
you.
around a lot. They're trees. They move.
Yes, where
Another-
did you see them
close-
last?
Another close by or very far
I don't
away?
know. I don't know where they're very, very, very far away. Yeah, very far away.
Can you talk to them at any point?
Maybe. Not for a while.
If you ever get a chance to talk to them, maybe you can ask them a question whether they know anything about something like me.
I can try. I don't think they will.
Worth a try for me if you could, please. They might know something about me or what I am. But I don't look anything like them, though, you're saying.
You're the same kind of colour and texture. But that's it.
Right.
They drink water
Okay.
and they like the sunlight.
I
Do
mean,
they eat? Do they eat anything?
I assume so, but it's like from the ground.
You're just talking about a normal tree.
No. They
That's
talk.
what it sounds like. You're talking about a normal tree.
They're different to the other trees I know.
but also very different to Misha. I mean, by your own
Yeah.
admission, Misha, you don't drink, you don't eat.
No, I never needed to eat. Up to now, I've never needed to eat or drink.
Does sunlight have any effect on you?
Not that I'm aware of, no.
Have you tried sunbathing?
I've looked at the sun and just stood there for a minute.
But if you try like sunbathing for an afternoon, maybe you'll get like a power up or something.
I don't I don't think that's had any effect on me whatsoever.
Let's.
But maybe I am a little bit different. Maybe, like Jeremiah said, maybe I was made from wood. Maybe I was
I
created
mean,
for
you said
something.
you thought you were made. That's what made
I'm
me
just
think that
assuming,
perhaps.
as you've probably guessed yourself, Jeremiah, I've guessed different things like yourself, as you don't know where or what you are. I've guessed different types of things I could have been. Was I born? Was I made? Am I a tree that's just something different? Obviously, I don't drink or eat, so am I? Is there a creator? I mean, when I went into that the room in the library, I did come across somebody that seemed to be of some significance to me. He told me to go outside with the rest of them. So maybe there's more than just me.
What did they look like?
I didn't see anything. It all disappeared, but by the time I could get any more
What
information.
did their voice sound like? Did
It
they
was just a
did they
generic,
speak
a
with an
sort
accent?
of male human voice, very generic, very standard, very ununique in a way.
Did they look like normal human or like Jeremiah human?
He seemed like an older, normal man.
So not sparkly.
I don't think so. It was a very quick. I don't know whether it was a dream or Maggie was trying to show me something, but that's all I know. And obviously, I don't know anything else apart from when I woke up and I saw this little boy stood in front of me.
How long ago was that?
About 18, 19 years, maybe.
Is that how you met? Is that how you met Clovis?
Yeah.
He was just in
Clovis was
front of you.
that little boy, yeah.
How old was he?
Oh, it's only a few years old at the time.
And where were you?
We was in some rickety old shop.
A shop.
That's right.
What kind of shop was there?
It was full of old knickknacks and toys and old clothes.
Was there not anyone in the shop who could say where you came from?
Well, I was kind of confused at the time. I didn't know what the hell was going on.
Did Clovis not belong to anyone?
He did, yeah. He had a mom and dad, and obviously I went with. I wouldn't know if they're still alive or not right now.
Did you steal him?
No, I didn't steal him.
Did he steal himself?
How can you steal yourself?
Like running away?
Azalea, what's your passive perception?
Yes, but yes, he did decide it was best for him to leave, and I went with him.
When he was just a few years old.
That's right.
Smarter than we thought.
That's the reason why I looked after him for a long time. Made sure he was safe.
Azalea, you see 3 guards walking towards you, all followed closely by this couple who you have seen about 5 to 7 minutes ago.
We've been reported.
And the couple are pointing at you, your group.
Guys, I don't think that's a good thing. We've got the people coming back, and they've got 3 guards. Do we need to leave?
I
Or do
think we should go.
stay?
Let's go. Let's go.
What do we do?
I don't think we
Let's
should
go to the
tussle with.
library. Let's
Yes.
go.
We haven't done anything.
No, we haven't. But I'd rather not have to have a tussle with the guards.
But we haven't done anything.
Agreed. But let's not do something on our way to the library.
So should we just go?
Yes, I'm going to start walking.
Follow.
Okay.
I'm going to begrudgingly start walking behind them.
Okay. The guards follow until you leave out of the gates that you entered in. And then just sort of stand there waiting to see if you turn around, etc. You can see them still standing.
Wave.
Yeah. I'm
Sure.
going to turn around and stick my tongue out.
Okay.
Yes.
You see as one of them starts making notes as you look at them.
Oh, God.
No.
I think they like us.
Okay,
New
so
best
make
friends.
our way to the library then, yeah.
Yes, please.
We need to find Azalea a tree.
For
In
what?
fact, Azalea, I've got my
Misha, if we
staff.
chop one of your fingers off, does it grow back?
I'd like not
Let's
to
not
find out.
try.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, thank you. But I have got my staff. So if Azalea, would you like to hold my staff for a little minute? Would that bring any comfort to you?
Can I?
Of course.
Oh, please.
I have a staff.
Sexy.
I'm very happy.
Nice.
Okay.
But we're also...
So if... Go on, carry on.
So maybe look in a different section for more information about what you might possibly be, Misha.
What is it? As in creations? Or...
Inventions, creations, and... I don't know. You search for... I don't know. Look in the reference guide for walking tree.
Or maybe Megan might have something, or know where. It could be a
But
section
we're
of it.
also no closer to figure out what the hell that fog cloud was.
And we need to figure out how we're going to...
And
So
why
so
we
far,
have these
I've
tattoos.
got... We need to find out what Misha is. We need to find out what Jeremiah is. We need to find out where the tattoos are from. We need to find out what the fog was, what the general is, and about the velvet blade. Have I
And what
missed
you are.
anything?
Have you?
I
have
know
you
what
got
I
any-
am. I'm a wood elf. I've told you I'm a wood elf. I know what I
Nah.
am.
No.
Yes,
No.
I mean,
not
it's
there for it.
Azalea. She said it's makeup.
it
So-
is makeup.
So you're a wood elf, but you like to wear makeup to make yourself look not like a wood elf. Is that right?
Yeah. I just
Why?
like... Because I like different colours.
Do you not want people to know that you're a wood elf?
But they know I'm a wood elf. I'm just wearing makeup that's a different colour.
Full body makeup.
Yeah.
Yeah. You
Well, if
can
you're
just
going
wear,
to do it, then you have to commit.
you can just wear different colour clothes. You don't have to completely.
No, I like to be a different colour.
And you dyed your hair.
Yeah, it's a wig.
Oh,
Yeah.
so your hair's underneath.
Can I
Can we
pull
see?
it? See if it
Yeah,
comes
yeah.
off.
No, it's glued down.
Tug harder.
Can Misha look a bit closer to see if it is glued down or not?
You can roll investigation.
I think I would also do this.
Are you standing there letting them do it? Maeve?
No.
You have disadvantage.
I'm gonna like
A disadvantage, yeah. Okay.
Yes.
flick them away
Okay.
and go, I'm not pulling on your hair to see what you are.
You said it was a wig. I want to test.
Yeah, it's glued down.
Wow.
21.
4.
You do not see any remnants of glue.
Mm.
Maeve, that's not a wig.
Told you.
It's a wig. I'm
Maeve,
just
it's
really
not
good
a
at applying
wig.
it. I'm really good at applying it. Okay, I've had a lot of practice.
So if I just yank your hair, I won't pull you to the floor. It should come off.
If you pull my hair, I will pull your hair. I just got you a tree.
Okay.
I mean,
let's not
stargazing
devolve into hair pulling.
I got you a tree. I'll remember that.
You offered to
Sorry.
cut my finger off.
No, only if it grew back. I thought you might be like Groot, where it grew back again.
He's Groot.
He's screwed.
He's an old friend.
One of those tree people you've been talking about.
Yeah, exactly. One of those tree people, a walking, talking tree.
Okay.
I mean, Maeve, I can see that that's not a wig.
Is a wig.
It's not a wig.
It's a wig. Just allow her to have it. It's a wig. It's a wig. You look beautiful. It's a great wig.
Cute.
Okay, yeah, fine. It's a wig.
I'm gonna flick my wig at them and walk off.
Mm-hmm.
Is she okay?
As you guys are walking and talking, you see the library appearing in the distance. About 10 feet before the library, you hear, "I knew I'd find them at some point. There they are." And you see a familiar-looking half-orc of Croc.
It's gross.
What if it is a grok?
I've been looking for your little group, my favourite group of singers. Have you? I forgot to ask. What have you got? A name for your little band?
Yeah, apparently it's called Cream Pie.
No, what? No,
I
that
will
is not.
spread
No,
the word.
no, that's not our name. What, Mish?
I
What
will
the
spread
hell?
the word that
I like
my
We're
favourite
brainstorming.
favourite group is called Cream Pie.
That's not our name.
I have been removed from my house as well as anyone else who was living in that area.
They've removed you.
I have, yeah.
Where have you been?
All of you.
Where have you been staying?
In just a small little, it's like a little hostel type thing. It's not great.
What's the place called?
It doesn't even have a name. It's just somewhere that is just places that peoples of the homelessness go and they can get rooms for really cheap. There's
When do you
like
go?
8 of
when
us
can
to
you
a
go
room.
back?
It's not fun. They haven't told me. I'm going to keep going back every day and seeing if they've cleared up the area. But I thought, you guys left in such a hurry that I'll make sure you're okay. You said you were going to the library, so I've been waiting here.
Did you find out any information when they kicked you out of your home?
I didn't. I said I didn't know anything about anything because they asked me a few questions and I didn't really want to, one, implicate yous and the Cream Pie name, and two, I didn't want to get arrested myself because that's not really what I fancy doing on an afternoon. Don't know if you've been to jail before, but it's not fun.
How many times have you been?
Depends how many fingers you've got, but a handful.
Just one hand or two?
So what have you guys been
Are we
up to?
counting thumbs as fingers? Or are thumbs thumbs?
Have you guys figured out anything else information-wise, or, obviously I'm not as involved as you lot are, but I thought I would, it's still a weird thing that happened, and
I'm afraid not. I mean, the only information we do have is the authorities have removed everybody, as you well know. There is an investigation going on. We know there's one person or one. Was she Elven? Was she Elven? I can't.
she was Elvin.
Yep. There is one main Elven lady that's investigating everything. And that's it. We're about to go into the library to find out more information.
Interesting.
Have you heard of this Elven investigation?
No, I haven't.
Do you have a lot of friends in the neighborhood that you live that might know more?
I do, but I don't know where everyone has disappeared to at the moment. But when I was on the way here, I did buy a really nice stone, and he pulls out a stone out of his pocket that has a small, daisy drawn on it. Just a small, grey, round sort of stone, and it's like a hand-painted picture of a flower. I bought it off a little young man, and it was really pretty, so I thought, I would buy
Do
it.
I recognise it as anything?
You don't.
Can I check my bags and pouches I have, because that looks very familiar.
You can roll investigation.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Has it just clicked?
Yeah,
Has it clicked now?
There we
Yeah.
go. I was waiting. 5.
You cannot find there's a lot going on in the bags with all the leaves and the flowers and the sticks and all that stuff, but your stone is not there.
That's mine.
I think you're mistaken because I bought this like a couple of hours ago. And it wasn't from you because I would have recognized you because we've met before and the weird outfit that you're wearing.
I really need a new outfit, guys.
Yes.
That is still my stone. You said you got it from a little boy. What did he look like?
Young lad, he was quite fun. Blonde hair, quite short.
I met him when I first came into the city.
Oh, did you buy a stone off of him as well?
No, he was trying to sell newspapers.
Oh, he was selling me a newspaper as well, but I can't read that great. When it comes to news stuff, I just get really bored. Have you ever tried reading a newspaper? It's not fun.
No, I'm not a big reader, but that's still my stone.
The Herald does have a really good joke section at times, and that's, it's I do quite like
Maybe
that
we
bit.
should read the newspaper.
I was just thinking that.
Maybe we should read the newspaper.
We've been looking for information about what's going on.
Yeah,
I mean,
maybe we should read the newspaper.
But the newspaper was 2 days old.
Oh, okay.
there must be a new
newspaper.
The new newspaper.
Can I look around? Do I see any? There's like boxes that like you put money in.
Sorry, but there's a saying in Eldoria, and it is finders keepers and losers are the weepers.
What about if I trade you? Can I trade you for
I'm
this one?
interested in a trade, but you've seen my humble abode, and I do like to keep little nice pretty things, and this would look lovely in my collection.
Pull out like a necklace from one of my pouches that I've made, and I'm gonna hold it up, and it's like gonna have like the chains made of like a vine. It's got like a red crystal in the middle with like little leaves holding it in place. Would you trade for this?
Roll persuasion.
$19.
He flicks it up and catches it and says, "Sorry, but I must be on my way."
No, I want it back.
You'll never find another piece like this ever again.
I'll never find another one of these ever again.
I promise you will. I find you another one. I swear. I'll bring it back to you. Just, can I have that one?
Do you want me to put you a daisy on this one?
Is that your persuasion?
Same.
I think it means a lot to Azalea.
I can paint you a daisy on this one, Grok. Or do you want a different colour or something? What's your favourite colour?
What did you roll?
A natural one.
For a total of?
Natural one.
Puts it in his pocket. Well, it was very nice catching up, but...
What's your favourite colour? I've got lots of different things that I could trade.
I'm very sorry, but we've done our trading business for the day.
I give you some
gold. I might have other things.
No, thank you.
How about a free meal?
Please.
I am leaving.
Crown. The flower, and it's homemade.
He walks off.
I'm sorry, Azalea.
Did that mean quite a lot to you, Azalea? What was it?
It's a stone from my hometown.
What, just from the floor, or did you make it, or did someone made it for you?
I got given it by someone very close to me.
I'm sorry, Azalea. I tried.
I will get it back.
Well, we do know where Grok is.
It's okay. Thank you for trying. I might just have to kill him to get back.
What? No.
No? Okay. Sorry. Did I say that out loud? Sorry.
I think that's fine. Like stealing things.
It must mean quite a lot for you, Azalea, if you're willing to kill someone for it.
Oh, I'd definitely happily kill for it. I mean, no, sorry. Bad voice. No. I wouldn't.
I'm just going to lean into Azalea and go, I like the bad voice.
So do I.
You are 10 feet away from the library.
I am rethinking party choices.
Yeah. I'm leaning into Jeremiah. Does this seem normal to you?
No.
Okay.
Do I see that Misha's like leaning into Jeremiah?
No, as you are leaning into Azalea.
Okay.
But yes, let's go into the library. We're here after all.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm walking in. I'm gonna walk in.
Okay. You walk in to the familiar sight of the Starry Loons Library. It is quiet. Jeremiah, you would know that this place can get really busy at times. It is a large space, echoing hall. And you're used to the loudness of it normally. There are people in here and they are talking loudly. But there's only 3 or 4 others, apart from your group. You see that Maggie is sat at a table, sort of near the entrance. She's just sat staring at the table like this.
I'm going to head over and stare at the table over her shoulder and see if there's anything on it.
There is not.
I'm going to keep staring at it until I can see something.
She stands behind me. Why does she stand behind me? What is she doing?
Afternoon.
What do you want?
Afternoon, Maggie. After I walk over.
She still hasn't looked up from the table. She's just staring. Good afternoon, Jeremiah. How many are with you today?
Only 3 today.
Only 3. There's 4 of them. 4 doesn't make sense.
I mean, 4 including myself, but
4 is not right. 4 isn't the right
I'm
number.
going to lean in and whisper and go, with you, there's 5.
Please do not get that close to me ever again.
How many Maggie is the right number?
They haven't told me yet.
When
Please
they
talk
do,
quietly.
Okay, I do apologize. When they do, can you let me know?
Can you talk louder now, please? Thank you. The books might hear you. The books might not hear you.
Who's telling you?
Why does she ask so many questions? What is it, her business?
Because no one answers me.
There are no
Maggie,
reasons for
are
that.
thumbs fingers or are they just thumbs?
You can find the biology section over there.
Okay. I'm going to head over to the biology
oh, what?
section.
No, Maeve.
Maeve's gone.
Maggie, which section would we find information about?
Jeremiah, please talk louder. The books might not be able to hear you, and they like to hear you.
Right, Maggie. Where exactly can we find the invention section?
Creation of what? Invention of what? What are they wanting? Did they speak to you? I don't know.
I'm not sure how to describe it.
So Maggie, I'm wondering if I can find out if there was some other beings like me that was created or made.
You found the information in the door. The door told you everything.
It didn't.
You'll find out more when you are ready. You have no books on you.
You have no books
on you. No.
Okay.
Right.
I like the tree person. He's fun.
We all like the tree person.
He's my favourite.
Thank you, Jeremiah. Thank you.
No, so, do not harm that one.
No, yeah. Do not harm me. That'd be nice.
Who will you harm?
What are you talking about?
Never mind. We were hoping you were able to point us in the right direction for some more research of ours.
Where is the one that stole the book?
She's taking a personal day.
It's a shame she hasn't died.
No.
Oh my.
What a shame.
No.
She's she's not with us at this time,
So-
so your books are safe. Your books are okay.
So Maggie, I don't know if you heard, but there was an incident in the Echo Market the other day.
Yes, we all heard, all of us, every single one. And there's 4 of you.
Well, we were there, but unlike the victims who unfortunately lost their lives to the event, we walked out with these, and I'll show her the mark.
Strange. Interesting. I thought so too, yes. Yes, I did. Not seen for thousands of years.
Wait, what?
Yes.
What?
What hasn't been seen for thousands of years?
We have no books.
Okay. What about you, Maggie? Do you know anything about this?
I do not, I'm afraid.
You just said it hasn't been seen in thousands of years.
That wasn't me. It was them.
Can we
them.
speak to them?
They do not like visitors.
Can you ask them?
They do not like me asking them too many questions.
Did they say anything else other than hasn't been seen in thousands of years?
No. If they do tell me, I will tell you as soon as I know.
Is there not anything you can tell us to help direct our inquiry?
She slams her hand down on the table. I told you I don't know.
Okay, sorry. Yep. Don't know. Okay. Okay, Maggie.
Yes, 4 isn't the right number. 4 isn't right. No. No, it's not.
How about then? Do you have any information perhaps on the Velvet Blade?
I know of them. We do not have any books on them because they are not something that is written about normally.
Right.
But I know of them.
What do you know?
They are not to be messed.
Not to be messed with.
But there are lots of people that shouldn't be messed with. The books also should not be messed with.
I don't suppose you have today's Herald, Maggie.
I do not. I can get one.
No, it's okay. I just thought, as the library, they might have archive copies here. I'm sure we can get one. Thank you, though.
You are welcome. Next time, speak louder so the books can hear you.
Right. Yes. Thank you,
They
Maggie.
don't like to be kept in the quiet.
Yes. Does anyone else have any things we need to do here?
Leave?
I told them already.
Told them what?
I do not have any books.
I mean, at all or specifically?
On the information you are wanting.
Right.
And did you find out how many is the right number?
No, but I will keep asking when I'm allowed to ask more questions.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Jeremiah, do you think the books are trying to hurt me?
No. Why do you think that?
I was just making sure. So they haven't said anything to you?
Have the books ever said anything to me when I've been here?
No.
No, they haven't, Maggie.
Then we're okay for now.
Good. I'm glad.
How long is the question?
Yes. Yes.
But Maggie, if you ever need any help, just ask. I'll always be there to help you.
Yeah, Maggie.
Thank you. Jeremiah, I like your friend.
He is very
He's a good
likable.
one. He's probably the only one.
They grow on you
Shuffle back.
like
So do
mold.
diseases.
Yes. It's similar.
Yes.
Okay, I don't think there's nothing else here.
No, let's go get
Yeah.
Maeve.
Good luck with those markings.
Thank you.
Good luck with the books.
You need more luck.
Why?
She disappears.
Maggie?
Come back.
What? This is not okay.
I'm gonna walk over to Maeve then. Maeve.
Yeah.
Did you find what you were looking for, Maeve?
As you're heading over to Maeve, you're just gonna see her stood in front of the books, and she's gonna say, "Hi, books. Maggie sent me over to ask you if thumbs are fingers or if they are thumbs." And
Roll
then
a
I'm just gonna
perception check.
stand there and look at the books.
Can I try to listen as well? After that, what Maggie just said, I'm kind of intrigued the books are talking.
Roll perception.
Natural 20.
Cool. Nice. Jeremiah, you can
Every
roll
total
you can roll a
22.
perception check as well.
Thank you.
Oh. Oh my god.
Dirty 20.
Yes.
You lean in and listen and wait. And you hear nothing.
How mean.
I don't think we're going to find the
Do
information we
any of
need.
the books move or anything like
None
that?
of them
Like, do
move,
any of
none of them shift,
do
none of them
anything?
vibrate,
Breathing.
none of
None
them
of them sparkle. No,
none of them
nothing.
sparkle, none of them do anything.
So,
You do notice in front of you a book called Is a Thumb a Finger or a Thumb?
there are the
I'm
whole,
going to leave it there because I want the book to answer me.
Subheading Thumbs, the ultimate question.
I'm going to leave it there because I want the book to answer me.
Okay.
so, unfortunately, our trip to the library has been a bit of a bust. However, since looking at the newspaper would actually make a lot of sense to get some up-to-date information on what's going on. You expressed some interest in getting some new clothes, Azalea. So perhaps
It's needed.
if we go to we can go find a shop and see if I can also find a newspaper somewhere.
Well, we have the money now.
Yeah, you've got 25 gold.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, just so there's 10 copper pieces to a silver and 10 silver to a gold.
You might have to remind me.
That's
but
fine.
Thank you.
Can you do the math for me?
I guess.
Did you not do the math?
You worked in a shop, didn't you?
You don't want?
How were you accepting payment?
I didn't accept the payment. I wasn't trusted with that.
What were you trusted with?
Jamina thought that was like out of my skill level.
What were you trusted with?
I did the cleaning and the tidying and the organising and the cataloguing and the talking to the jewellery and telling them nice things about themselves so that when they left the shop they were all confident that they were pretty and sparkly. And I did the making of things. And I did the cleaning the stones.
It sounds like you did a very good job.
Thank you. I
Yes,
did.
they're clearly fools to let you go.
I know. It's still so sad. And she's gonna just like nearly start crying.
Okay, nope. Let's go find Azalea some clothes.
Let's go clothes shopping. You can pick.
Clothes.
Perhaps she might pick out some jewelry as well.
Okay then.
Maybe Azalea wants that nice vine jewelry you made that you were going to give to Grog, since it has vines and leaves on it.
I think I can make something better for Azalea.
Okay. Do I know of a general shopping place nearby?
Yeah, there's in the Starry Looms district. There's a nice quarter, sort of the artisan quarter, which has nice jewels and bakeries and clothes shops and stuff like that.
I will lead us there, and as I do, can I look for a newspaper stand or
Roll perception?
Come on.
Can I help you with that, Jeremiah?
Thank
you. Can roll
you.
advantage, Jeremiah.
Oh, whoops. Oh, good thing I got advantage.
Definitely need help with that.
11.
You do see a sort of young teen-ish looking human boy, sort of scruffy around the edges, shaggy brown hair that sort of falls in a messy, sort of mullet type style just above his shoulders.
Business in the front.
Business in the front, party in the back. Dirt sort of around his nose and his eyes. Just looks a bit scruffy. He's wearing like very basic cotton clothes. And he's just standing. What? Want to buy a paper? No, okay.
Yes, please.
Well, are you sure it's like? Yeah, of course. Yeah.
What day is it?
Yesterday's.
Do I know when the paper's released?
It's not instant. It's around.
So a day old would be good.
You're going to get able to get.
And how much was it, young man?
2 copper.
I will give him 2 copper. My hand is on my coin purse at all times.
Okay. He makes no shifty movements. He makes no sudden movements.
I grew up in civilization. I know how this works.
Mm-hmm. He's not doing anything.
I give him 2 copper.
Okay.
Wait, actually, I give him 3. I'll tip him.
Okay. Sorry, sir. You gave me one too many.
It's a tip for your good service. Thank you.
Wow. Why? I nearly talked you out of not paying it.
You did a brilliant service. Thank you. You deserve it.
Is there a reason why you didn't want us to buy the paper?
It's boring. It's just rubbish.
You may want to work on your sales pitch if you'd like to sell more papers.
The first one I've sold.
Pick it up. It's the news of the day.
Pick what up?
I mean, the energy to which you are delivering this. People want to know the news, and you are how they find out. Maybe scream out like a catchphrase, like, I don't know, extra, extra.
Buy your fucking papers.
Oh,
I like that.
I like the energy.
That one.
Maybe less cussing.
Oh, with that?
No, that one.
Like extra, extra. Read all about
extra
it.
Cussing. Buy your motherfucking papers.
Yes.
Better.
Is anyone coming over?
No.
It's not helping him. Stop it.
Like...
Maybe just try extra, extra. Read all about it.
Can I use prestidigitation to make it look like there's fireworks and things behind him as he shouts it?
You can. Extra, extra. Read all about it. Fireworks go off. People start looking at, oh, amazing. And then people start to gather around and start to buy papers from him.
Oh, no.
Thank you.
Is that your good deed done for the Jeremiah?
I like to think so. I don't know. It's so weird being in a city. I mean, I grew up in a small village in the middle of bloody nowhere.
Oh.
But we had to.
So you were left in a field then, not on a doorstep?
I was left with my mother's.
Did they tell you how you was left?
My father died.
Oh, I'm sorry, Jeremiah. I'm really sorry about that.
Thank you, Misha. That's very kind of you. I didn't know him though.
When did he die?
When?
Yeah. How old are you?
I am in my 20s. Oh my gosh!
Really?
What the hell?
Are you really in your 20s?
Yes.
Jeremiah, are you okay?
Yes.
Are you trying to record the information on your birth certificate?
Yes.
Yes.
Having a look for it.
I'm pretty sure I'm in my early 20s.
Okay.
Okay.
I am so sorry. You know, you get to a certain point and you kind of stop counting. It's just that I'm 24.
At 20?
Just quickly.
You stop counting at 20?
I'm 24.
How long do humans live?
Longer than that.
Fake humans. How long do fake humans live?
I'm not a fake human.
How do you know? You don't know what you are. You may be a fake human.
I don't know how long they live for. It could be 24 years.
Oh.
So, Jeremiah, you said the only thing
It
you know.
could be 20.
The only thing
Maybe
you know
you've
then
been
is.
dead for 4.
No.
The only thing you know then is your daddy, he died, and you was raised by your 2 mommies. Is that right?
What about your mum? Do you not know anything about your mum?
I don't know anything about my dad. He died seconds after meeting my mother's.
What?
Did you say swap?
Of what? I mean, you can try and swap dads if you want to. I've never tried to swap them. So I don't know if that's possible. Maybe fake humans can do that.
They were travelling back to the village. As they did, they came across an overturned carriage. Dead guards, dead rider. My father lying in the ground dying.
So the carriage ate him.
They made him. He made them promise to take care of him, and they did.
He made them promise to take care of you or take care of him, did you say, sorry?
Me.
Okay.
At least that's how they said it happened.
Was your dad a human? Or a fake
That's
human?
That's what they said.
So he wasn't sparkly.
Not as far as they said. We didn't really get the chance to talk about it a lot.
Maybe the sparkly is just a gift. People
A
like
gift
sparkly
from
things.
what?
I don't know, but people like sparkly things. People come where I used to work. They used to come in and buy sparkly things all the time.
Look, it's one thing to have an odd-looking mole or freckle, but it literally reflects light like metal. That is not normal.
Yeah, but then maybe you just have more because you're more special.
I guess that's one theory.
Yeah.
But your 2 moms did a very good job of bringing you up, though, Jeremiah.
Oh. Thank you. Wait, was that a compliment or you were asking?
No, that was a compliment.
Oh, thank you.
I know it must have been hard not knowing who your dad was.
Well, I mean, I didn't really. It wasn't really a thing. I just had 2 mums.
That taught you how to cook.
Well, one of them did.
And put toenails in it.
That's what the second one did.
I mean, the other one taught me how to fight and use a blade.
Oh.
So maybe less comments about toenails being in food?
As you're talking about food, Misha, you get this waft.
So Misha can smell?
Misha can smell.
Okay.
You don't know this. But Misha, you get this waft. And it's definitely the familiar smell of Half-Glow confections. And in particular, their Goodberry donuts.
Guys, I believe we're quite close to my bakery. And I do believe, by the smells of things, she's got a special on that she's very good at doing. Would you guys like to go and visit the bakery? We can always get something to eat there.
I mean, do we want to get clothes for Azalea first?
It's on the way. I think it's on the way.
Well then, yeah.
So we won't be going out the way. We'll just be popping in.
What are you going to get to eat?
Nothing. Just you guys. You need some food, don't you? So you might as well get some food while we're on our way.
Oh, I did actually make some. This morning, Misha, we were making croissants. We had a bit of leftover pastry. I made a few Danishes. If anyone wanted one.
Obviously, we did, but nothing can beat fresh bacon, I'd say. It always pop in. Not to mention Lila might have some more information we may need.
How do you know that nothing beats fresh made donuts?
I've been told.
You can't taste
But
them.
how do you know that was telling the truth?
Just like I don't know that that's real hair or fake wig.
Well, clearly you know this is a wig. I've told you it's a wig.
That's right. So I believe you. So when people tell me fresh bakery is better than stale bakery, I believe them as well.
So you're saying that Jeremiah's bacon is stale?
It's been a few hours, is what I'm saying.
Okay.
What are you guys doing?
I'll try a donut.
Is it a donut? Did we say it was a donut? I'm not sure.
Good berry donut.
It's fine.
Okay.
I thought you said good berry donuts.
No, I did. Misha
Oh yeah,
didn't.
sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to lead you to the bakery, which is just on the way anyway, I think.
You make your way to Half Glow Confections. For those that haven't been here before, it's a very idyllic, pretty little bakery. No offense to Misha, but quite the opposite of how he looks in his big wooden frame. This is quite a small, very cute, very quite prettily painted with little flowers outside, little delicate flowers. And you get the warm wafts of these beautiful smelling baked goods. As you are approaching, Misha, you see that Lila is you can see her in the window. She's hammering away at some dough, just beating the shit out of it.
I'm gonna walk straight in as quite casually as it's normal for me at this point.
You walk in. There's a ding ding ding, pretty little bell that knocks as you walk in.
Hi there, Lila. How's it going?
Oh, Misha, it's your day off. What are you doing here?
Oh, I know that. It's been a long story, to be fair. When I went to see about the suppliers, we came across some weird shenanigans, and I met some new friends, and like a gesture behind me, and I've got some new clothes.
I was going to say, I've never seen you in clothes out of work before, and you look rather dashing. I mean,
Well,
you're fantastic. I've just made some donuts. Would anyone like a donut?
Just turn to the guys and just wait in anticipation. Do you guys want a donut?
Sure, I'll take one.
Sure.
What did you say? It didn't come
How
through.
much are they? Sorry.
Oh, they're free.
They're free.
For Misha's friends, yes, of course.
I can't.
It's the least I could do. Once you try one, you will want to buy more next time you're here, so it's guaranteed business.
As someone else who works with food, I can't just accept it for free. I know how much work and effort you've put into this recipe.
And I know how much, when Misha makes friends, they mean to him. So, please.
Okay, I'll take one.
They will come out of Misha's wage, it's fine.
Oh, okay.
She
I'll take one.
chuckles. You see this quite perfectly symmetrical donut. Like the shape of a jam donut more than a ring donut. And you see this sort of purpley liquid just sort of bubbling out of the inside.
I'll take a bite.
It tastes like caramel. Because that's what good berries taste like, apparently.
They do?
That's what you said
That was
in
what you
one of the
said,
sessions, and it was canon.
God, caramel, that's good for you.
You feel it like... You just feel this warmth around your body and your soul, like it's like a warm hug almost. It's a very good donut.
What did you think, Jeremiah? What does it taste like?
It's brilliant. It's brilliant.
It's Misha's recipe. It's something he introduced me to. So, yes, amazing.
Wow, Misha, you have a real knack for this.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much. I mean, nothing. Obviously, it's my recipe, but all the hard work goes into it for Lila. She does a lot of the hard work there. The
You
question,
see Lila, who's this quite delicate woman, and currently she's just punching some dough that is on the counter.
I have something for you, Lila. Perhaps an exchange, if you want to accept money.
It depends on what it is. I don't normally take things from people, but okay.
I made Danishes earlier this morning.
Oh, lovely. I would love to try one.
I will hand her a Pekin maple Danish that I made using my chef feat.
Yes.
When she eats it, she gains... God, where is it?
Anything you can do, I can do better.
She gains temporary hit points, 2 temporary hit points.
Beautiful. She takes a bite.
Feedback?
Oh, that's just quite lovely. Just wonderful. Thank you so much.
You're more than welcome.
Ladies, please take a donut. Where are you off to? Are you
I do have a quick
up to
question.
much? Or? Of course.
I do have a question. When we've had some the patrons coming in and going, have you heard any rumors or any tokens of, any fogs in the?
I have. This something horrible happened. Apparently, lots of people were missing or seem to have disappeared. Is what the word is apparently.
People have disappeared.
Yes. People that were in the market. I was quite glad that you're okay, Misha, but I assumed you would be, because I knew you would be that way around the same time. But, yes, the talk of a fog coming over, and then people disappearing and not being there when the fog left. That's what I've heard, yes.
Okay. Have you heard
a
anything?
Horrible ordeal.
Have you heard any tokens of? Do you know any information about something called the Velvet Blade?
I can't say I have. No, it's not. Is it something I should know? It sounds dangerous, whatever it is.
It's not. You should be quite safe, Lila. Don't worry about it. You should be quite fine. It's just we've come across some people called the Velvet Blade. I'm just wondering if you had any rumors or any tokens about it.
I'm not sure. Are they the creators of the Velvet Cake?
Unfortunately, no. They're not that quite nice.
That's a shame. Because I would have loved to have met them. No, I'm sorry, Misha. I've never heard of them.
Realizing I'm still holding a paper, can I start Can I start reading it?
You can. I was wondering if you were ever going to actually read it.
We got distracted by hoping the seller of the newspapers.
You did. Yes, that's fair. Roll me an investigation check.
Okay.
Lila is still holding out a plate of donuts to the two ladies who still haven't taken one, whilst talking to Misha.
Take one slowly.
Okay.
16.
Maeve, are you taking a donut?
No.
I didn't think so. Okay.
Maeve, why are you not hungry? How come you're not interested in the donut?
Don't fancy one.
Why not?
Just don't.
Do you not like donuts?
I've never tried a donut, so I don't know. But no.
Why don't you try the donut then? Then you can find out whether you like it or not.
No. I'm very touched by the kindness, but I can't accept it. It's yeah. I feel like I can't use the donut as it should be, and yeah. I hope that doesn't make you feel differently to me, but
I'm more confused than anything else. The donut's made for eating, and you obviously eat. You don't eat?
I like to pay my dues.
We've seen you eat.
Yeah, but I like to pay my dues.
Well, give Lila something that you may want or you have.
But I don't know what she wants.
Well, it could be something small. That way you pay your dues. Or in fact, you could give it to me, seeing as Lila's taking out of my wages anyway.
Well, what do you want?
Anything small that you may have?
Like,
I don't know what you have.
well, what is the donut worth?
Anything at all? The smallest thing you could possibly have in your pocket, you could just give it to me. How's that sound?
Which pocket?
The right one. Let's
The
play
right pocket.
So
Okay.
my right, before we start getting more technical.
As Maeve is starting to search her pockets, what was your roll on your investigation, Jeremiah?
I got 16.
You having been from here and possibly having picked up the Herald previously, you would know that the events that happened yesterday, this newspaper would have been written after that. It sort of recaps yesterday, but it comes out in sort of the evening of the day of when it happened. There is a very small mention about this big, a very small article that mentions adverse weather in the market, rumors of deaths not to be believed, will find missing people. Very brief, bullet point style-ish, very small piece on exactly what I just said. Adverse weather in the market, rumors of death not to be believed, disappearances will be traced, and we will find loved ones.
Does Jeremiah read out the article?
I think I would in like shock. I think I'd kind of be like reading for it in my head. And then when I saw this, I think I would read it out just like, what the hell?
Okay.
It's a very, very small, insignificant passage.
Does that mean they're trying to cover this up?
Yes.
Yeah, but why?
Not, I expect maybe so people don't panic.
Does the person that writes the articles, would we know how to find that said person, for example, and ask them why they want to cover this up?
I would imagine it may not be so much the author of the article than those in charge.
But surely the person that's written the article would know some information.
I imagine they've been told what to write. I mean, is this?
Does it tell you the
is there an
person
author?
No.
There are authors to all proper articles. All
it's not a proper
big
article.
And small, but this is like almost like the size of an ad for a bike that someone wants to get rid of. That's like 12 years old. Very small, very insignificant piece of information that is just sort of dotted in there that most people would not even skim over.
There are so many dead, and they've just covered up.
They must
Somebody,
have a reason why.
somebody that's got some influence with the newspapers clearly pulling on some strings.
Well, I mean, you saw when we went down there, we couldn't get in. I imagine whoever wrote this, well, I'm sure the papers just get what information they can from the stone arm.
Unless that investigator lady has got something to do with it.
Are they pretending that there were no bodies?
Yeah, they
Or
said.
were there actually no bodies when they got there?
No, Misha, you said that your little bird friend,
Roger.
Roger, he saw bodies. Or white cloths over bodies.
No, I did not. They was gone. The white cloths was over the windows and doors, if I remember correctly.
You think the bodies
So
were taken?
The bodies were taken, yes.
Or they got back up again?
They would have been seen, surely.
I don't know. Sometimes Maggie disappears and you don't see where she's gone.
Yeah, so maybe some magic could have made them
No, but they
disappear.
died. You don't actually think that they became some sort of undead horde.
I don't like the city life.
To be fair to the city, it's not normally like this.
So at least now we know a little bit more.
Do we?
We know that they're trying to hide something. We know that the newspaper isn't covering as much information. We know Grok and everybody in that area has been evicted. We know they're trying to.
It seems like the city's trying to cover this up, and they're using the newspaper to do it.
At least that's some information we now know that we did not.
It also means we need to be very, very careful about who we tell this to. Because if they were the ones who took all those bodies, they are going to some extreme lengths to keep this hush, and I don't think they'll appreciate us running our mouths.
Lila, it looks like you might need to keep this a little secret.
Oh, that's fine. I've never been one for gossip anyway. Not like the the other place. You know what they're like.
The guys that sell the weasel pie.
Yeah, those weasel pie people.
I met one of those people.
Oh, lucky you.
Did you just say you don't gossip by gossiping?
Yeah, but this is different. This is about a competition. It's
right. Yes, of course.
Yes, and I'm not actually talking facts. I'm just talking shit about them.
That's fair.
Yes. And I'm sure it was a pleasure to have met one of them. What were they like? I bet they were dreadful.
She was quite nice, actually.
She's really nice and fluffy.
I've told you not to lie, Misha.
She was a nice person, and I'm not really sure what the person that owns the shop is like.
He said, "Oh." Anyway, I will keep my lips sealed. I promise.
Okay, I'm just worried that, just for your safety. That's all.
Of course. I mean, I don't know what's actually happening with all of you, but if you need some extra time, a few days, to figure out what's going on, then it'll be paid, of course.
Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Make sure that she's not in any trouble. Not for this place. I just want to make sure that you're okay.
Thank you. I'll be fine. And my friends here are quite handy as well. You've got May there that can apparently make people disappear.
Excellent.
Talk to trees.
That's good.
So, like I said, I'll be back in a few days just to check in with you. But thank you for the time off.
Okay. You're welcome.
It's time for us to go, I think. Let's head out.
Yes.
As you are walking out, Maeve, you hear a voice in your head, and I'm going to message you what it says.
There's secrets. Secrets.
Again, the wonderful Pitter Patter Emporium purveyors of all sorts of RPG miniatures for all of your TTRPG needs. And as Lewis said, you can send them STL files from Hero Forge and Eldritch Foundry to get your custom minis made.
Pitter Patter Sam is in chat, I believe. Sam, I
Yes,
believe
yes.
you're there.
Oh, wonderful.
Hello,
Thank you
Sam.
for coming.
So,
And I mean, because me and Shree saw the miniatures you got from them, Lewis, the first time, and they were brilliant.
Yeah.
Because you got them for our in-person group for the first time we actually got together.
oh, they were insane.
Whilst Maeve digests the information she has just had, we're going to go on a break. It's about a 2-hour mark, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes.
So,
Then I'll take us to break.
Pitter Patter Emporium are currently working on, as Sam has just alluded to, our party miniatures.
thank
And
you.
as
Yes.
he's watching, he seems to be doing them. So amazing.
Thank you.
So
Thank you so
we're going to
much.
take a short break, guys. And there's nothing else to say to that. We're going to take a short break.
Yes. See you all in 15
Yeah.
minutes.
In a bit.
Easy.
See you.
Welcome back, guys. We were just on the break watching a story on Pitter Patter Emporium's Instagram of our minis and them watching us, which is really exciting. So thanks for that, guys. That was really nice to see on the break. That was amazing. And we're back and ready to carry on. So you are just exiting the Half Glow confection. Maeve has just received some sort of message as leaving telepathically. What are you guys doing?
Does Maeve do anything? You don't. Okay, cool. We should really stop by and get Azalea some clothes now.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
We're going shopping.
In fact, Azalea, have you still got my staff? Can I have that back now?
Okay.
Thank you. Take off.
Can I look around for a textiles type shop, clothes shop that might be befitting of Azalea's natural style?
Roll me a perception check, please. I was going to say there are a few clothes shops around, but if you're looking for one for fitting Azalea's style.
Like, I'll take anything, but like, ideally.
Yeah, roll perception.
Okay. 16.
Okay. You see a shop called Herbert's Natural Glow.
Herbert.
Herbert's Natural Glow.
Azalea, what about
Which-
that shop?
The clothes look like they're more based on nature as opposed to having nature involved in them.
Yeah.
We can always have a look.
Good. Let's go.
Okay.
Okay. You go up to the shop and it has a sort of... The shop's walking down this row, this small cobbled street. All have very similar exteriors, but they are all quite beautifully painted in very pastel colours. The front of this one is like a very soft pastel green. He has similar flower boxes to outside of Half Glow Confections, but the flowers outside are vibrant reds and blues, and they sort of perfume this street as you walk towards the door, which is painted in a very light pastel blue. As you enter, similar to Half Glow Confections, you hear a little ding ding ding, little bell ring as you enter in a very cute fashion. There are 3 or 4 people looking around, perusing, shopping, and you see a halfling man sort of standing by the counter, just watching over everyone. He's wearing a light yellow sort of tunic. He has his hair blonde in a sort of comb over sweeping across his head, but not that he's lacking hair. It's quite full, but just swept to the side. He has a big smile on his face as you walk in, and he sort of nods at you. What are you going to do?
I will have a look around the shop and see if there's anything I would like, which would as close as nature as possible. Flowers,
perception.
leaves.
While Azalea's busy, can I just keep flipping through the newspapers if there's anything else that catches my eye?
Roll investigation.
Why, thank you.
18 total.
Okay. There are lots of dresses and tops that catch your eye, that look like they're made of leaves, or that are the colour of nature, or have small material flowers that have been sewn into them. There's quite a varied supply of items that almost imitate nature as opposed to actually have nature on it.
Okay. I look at the tops and the bottoms rather
Okay.
than the dresses.
Okay. Jeremiah, what did you roll?
12.
Doesn't seem to be any other mention of any of the events that happened. That is it.
Anything else happening in this? Anything else that catches my eye? Just in general as well?
Not any massive breaking news, nothing that is like war starting, nothing like that. It's just basic rubbish.
Can I have a look when you've done with that?
Of course. I hand you the newspaper.
Okay.
Where are we going to go next, though?
I'm going to have a look through it.
The library's a dead end. The newspaper's a dead end. There doesn't seem to be anything left at the market.
I think
We
it's
could go to the morgue.
Morgue? What's a morgue?
It's where they keep the dead things.
Ooh. Dead people.
Sorry, young lady, are you wanting some help?
Oh yes, I would like some new clothes. I really don't fit in here.
Yes. Okay. What are you wanting to buy? What you are wearing now seems apt. It seems okay. You look quite pretty, I would say.
Thank you, but apparently not, according to anyone else in this city. I'm looking for something.
Who cares what
Green,
they say?
purple?
Don't worry about them. Just be you. What do you want to wear? Too many schmucks in this place. Don't pay attention to them.
Yeah, but it's not getting me far anywhere. I need to fit in as much as I can, whilst being a bit weird.
Move to a place like Starryloom's district and you'll be fine. People are individual here.
I
You'll be
don't want to
absolutely
move
fine.
here.
Oh,
No, thank you.
okay. Just some clothes then.
Yes, please.
Okay. You pick out some things that you like and I'll wait to ring you up.
Okay. Thank you.
You are welcome. If there is anything else I can help any of you with, just give me a shout.
Thank you, sir.
You're
Perhaps,
very welcome.
Cecilia, you can wear your normal clothes when we're here. Maybe it's only if we need to
Yeah.
go to the rich people place that you need to have something different. But here, no one seems to have an issue with your old clothes.
So maybe just buy for when we have to go to the other part of the city.
Yeah, like a spare pair. Spare clothes.
I mean, you're always going to draw attention. I mean,
Fair.
if you continue to wear leaves, you will always draw attention to yourself. But
Not my fault you guys don't like nature.
But then we also have a wooden tree man and a fake human with sparklies
And
and a wood elf
yes, the wood elf.
and a cat lady usually. So really, I think we're going to draw attention anyway.
Yes, we are, aren't we?
that doesn't help me pick clothes here, guys.
Okay. Do you want to wear other clothes? Or do
Not
you just want to wear?
really.
Well, then put your. I thought you did. You said you wanted to buy clothes. So why don't you just put your normal clothes back on?
Well, I wanted to buy new clothes because it just seemed like I was becoming a problem whenever
Well,
we
then
went
buy
to
new
the other
clothes.
part.
Buy a spare pair, maybe. Or keep these for spare pair.
Yes.
We'll buy a spare pair. We'll buy a spare
Wonderful.
pair. Okay, we do that.
What kind of things would you like to wear?
Misha, your passive perception is the highest, isn't it?
Yes. Yes, it is.
As these guys are talking and looking at clothes and starting to figure out what on earth Azalea wants or doesn't want, you start to look around the shop, make your way to the front of the shop and some of the window displays. And you see down the far end of this street a thick, wall-like fog that is starting to roll in.
Oh my god.
I'll turn around. Jeremiah, Maeve, Azalea, we need to go. The fog is back.
What?
What?
I'll turn to the shopkeeper. Good sir, I'm afraid we've got some emergency at the moment. There's a fog that's rolling in. It's killing people. I suggest you leave.
What are you talking about? I don't know what that means.
I ran outside.
There is a fog coming in at the moment. It is killing people.
Roll me persuasion, Misha.
I'm going to run after Jeremiah to look at the fog.
Persuasion.
Okay.
And
What are you?
I'm going to look to see in Pebbles way, is it coming like this or is it coming like this?
From where you are stood, it is hard to tell. Simply because the streets are so narrow and the buildings are quite high. You can see that it is coming from in front, down the way of this cobbled street that you're looking straight at. And turning around, you can see it's coming from the other direction as well. But you cannot see if it's coming enclosing from the other sides because the buildings are high.
Have we heard any lightning or anything like we had before? No.
I rolled a 6.
I can't remember what I got you to check for.
Persuasion.
What did I get you to check for?
Persuasion.
That one. Thank you. He looks at you and says, I'm fine. I'll just be here selling some clothes.
Okay. I do apologise, sir, but maybe this will be the last time I see you, so goodbye. He just walks off.
Some people just don't like the clothes, I guess. I don't know.
What are we going to do? It kills them.
The fog is rolling in. Yeah, there's nothing we can do.
We can't just let these people die.
I tried to warn him. He said he wasn't bothered.
What with the rest of the people on this street?
Well, if it's the same as that, guys, they're not going to be bothered, are they?
The people who came to the shop with us, when they had their... If people held their breath, they seemed fine. Remember?
No,
They
we all
didn't.
had.
They
It didn't happen straight away. There was like a delay.
We were the ones that.
Perhaps if they
survived,
hold
we
their
had to-
breath and they run through to the other end, to the other side, they'll get out.
I don't know, because Grok was okay in his house. Maybe it's where we are. Maybe it's people
is it-
around us that die.
Around the shops, is it full of people shopping? Or is it quite quiet at this time?
It's busy enough.
It was people round everywhere we went. The people died. Maybe it's us,
You
We
see
only
that
had
this
one survivor though.
but
You see
he
that-
wasn't near us in the fog.
Lila has seen you guys and has poked her head out of the shop and is looking.
I shout at Lila, saying, "Lila, the fog we've been talking about, it is here. You need to leave right now.
Leave where?
Come with us. At least come with me. We can find an escape somewhere."
I'll
Ah,
be
the
fine. Don't worry about me.
The fog was going to kill you.
She disappears.
what?
That's
Where'd
new.
she go?
I think we need to worry about other people or us. Are we poking the fog again?
What's with these
might
people? We need to get rid of these
be
What are you
people.
doing? This fog is rolling in. What are you doing?
Are we poking it? Are we getting the people? Are we going into the fog?
We need to get the people out. Can I more or less shout?
Do I see us? Oh, go on.
There's an outbreak. Everyone run for your lives.
Just shout
Just
poison
randomly.
cloud.
You can, with your, there's an outbreak, everyone run for your lives. Roll me persuasion, you're having disadvantage.
Can I help just by shouting, run? Poison gas cloud.
Is that what you're shouting?
Yeah.
You can roll persuasion.
Am I still rolling a disadvantage?
Yes.
No. Okay.
Yes.
What did I got? Oh, I got an 18. Ooh.
13.
A few people hear you, a person shouting and start running, not anywhere near everyone.
Do I still great?
Perception.
Is it the same fog? Is it the same fog like roll that in slowly like last time? Exactly the same. But like
It looks exactly the same.
19.
Can I'm gonna run up to the front of the fog and I'm gonna put my hand in it.
Okay.
Does it feel the same as the last fog?
Feels exactly the same.
Okay, I'm gonna pull out my hand. Do I have another tattoo?
You do not.
Getting a sleeve.
Guys, we can't get a full arm.
You can hear coughing and choking from inside.
I got 19.
I'm gonna go in the fog.
Okay. You do see a sewer grate.
Perhaps if
Not
we,
you, Maeve.
perhaps if we
You're
get people
right.
underneath. Let's get them through the sewers.
well, we shout people and get them down there.
Can I try to get the sewer grate off?
Roll me a strength check.
So I'm gonna be a hand with this.
I'll give them an hand.
Advantage. Maeve, what are you doing?
Can I see anyone in the fog?
You can see people choking,
They die
19.
in the same way as before.
starting to fall. Roll
Like
me
exactly the same,
perception.
like the black and
Roll me perception, though, Maeve.
19 for the strength check.
Okay. You managed to rip the sewer grate off.
Can I go down?
You can. You instantly are hit with the smell of rot as
Oh.
you enter the sewers.
Um,
It is not nice down there.
does it like, I don't know how plumbing works, sewer systems work, but like, I imagine there's like a main pipe that goes underneath the road. That's kind of how I imagine
There's no-
sewers working. Like a
there's no
big
pipe.
pipe. What
There's no
do I
pipe.
what do I climb down into?
There is. You climb down onto like small walkways with the central section on being sewage.
Okay.
So like a
if I-
stream
okay.
underneath the city.
So then the tunnel. Which, if I look towards the way that the fog was coming, do I see fog?
The tunnel doesn't go that way. The tunnel goes. So you saw the fog come from this way and this way. The tunnel goes that way.
It goes underneath the. Okay.
You have gone down a sewer grate. You do not know, like, which way these sewers lead, which way they run. It doesn't run
Do I see
exactly
fog?
the same as the street. You do not see fog.
I'll come back up.
Okay.
It's not so bad down there, but
Maeve's gone in back in the fog, so
there's no fog down there. We could try to get people out via the sewers.
Well, we could try for nothing. We need to know where this fog is coming from. Don't forget, after the fog came and left, then we was faced with these demon monsters.
We either need to tell people to hold their breath and run through the fog to the other side, or we need to try to find them, try to find them another way out.
Okay. I'm not going to say anything. I think Misha's going to start walking to anybody that's around the area that's still alive at that time, pointing to Jeremiah and saying, you need to get down to the sewers.
Roll persuasion.
I will. Can I assist?
You can.
Quick!
Go
Quick!
find Maeve.
Get down into the sewers to get away from the fog.
Roll with
The gas
advantage.
cloud.
Jeremiah.
Oh, sorry. I rolled. I apologise. That's me. It's a 13 I got with advantage.
I did mean Misha, not Jeremiah. Sorry.
Oh, cool.
Oh,
A couple of people come over and are willing to panic and take your advice, but it's minuscule compared to the amount of people that are out there.
I keep yelling.
Maeve, what did you roll on your perception?
7.
Then never you mind.
Thought so.
I keep yelling trying to get more people.
You yelling,
Quickly,
people are
quickly!
not paying attention to you.
What is wrong with you?
Jeremiah, I think you're wasting your time. They're not going to come.
They're not listening.
Doesn't mean we shouldn't try. We can't just we can't just condemn them to their fates.
We
We're not
can't force
condemning
them either.
We need to find out where this fog's coming from. Azalea, are you able to, like you did with the rat, get something in the air so you can see where the fog is coming from, maybe, or if it's got a source, or where the fog is emanating from?
I can, yeah.
I mean, it's enclosing us.
It must be coming from somewhere.
No, but if it's
Or maybe
coming,
not.
if it's coming from that side and that side, it's coming in.
There might be one person at the other side of the fog that could be causing this to happen, maybe. We didn't see, did we? Because we didn't go through the fog on the other side to find out.
What are you guys doing? This fog is rolling in. A few people have gone into the sewers. A lot of people haven't.
Do I see anyone else in the fog, or just the people dying?
Just the people dying. You do not see
Are the people dying
with your
dead?
perception roll.
Can
People have already died, and there are people dying as well.
Can I run to
this
Maeve?
Fog keeps going as well. Like it is consuming more and more people as it moves down this street.
I'm going to keep walking into the fog.
Okay. Jeremiah, what did you say?
Can I run to Maeve? Well,
You can.
to where she's gone to the fog.
To where you saw her go, yeah.
I'm going to follow, but I'm going to say, Jeremiah, you've just got someone in the grates there, and we're walking away. What's going on?
I'm sure they can follow this. I don't know where to take them. I'm sure they can. I'm sure they can follow themselves. I hope. God. I mean, unless you'd like to go with me and guide them.
I'm not going in no stinky hole.
I mean, I was just directing them. It's not like they waited for me. When I looked down, when I was above the sewer, did I see them just like kind of standing there waiting?
No. The people are making their ways through sewers.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
They're not just standing there waiting.
They've got self-preservation. Yeah.
You guys have caused a small amount of panic within a small group of people. Self-preservation has taken over. They've gone down into the sewers and they've split.
Okay.
That is it.
Nothing else I can do. Cool. Yeah, run to the fog towards Maeve.
I'm going to turn around and see if Azalea's following. Azalea, come on, we got to go.
Azalea, what were you doing? Are you still doing something with your familiar?
I was going to ask if I could do my wild companion.
If you have enough
I do.
spaces to do it, then yes, you absolutely can. What are you summoning?
A hawk.
Okay. Is that on the list on the Find Familiar spell?
I don't know.
Can you have a look?
Yes, I can. Hang on.
So once in
The
the
rest of you, whilst Azalea does that, go on.
once in the fog, do I see an end to it?
You do not. It is as was before. You see just grey, almost grayscale in front of you, for as far as the eye can see down this street. And these streets in the Starry Looms district, they are long cobble streets with just shop after shop, like fully rows of buildings, and the roads are parallel to each other. Just rows and rows of these streets that are identical, and they go on for a long stretch, and you can't see anywhere where it turns back to normality. The sounds of coughing and people choking fills your ears.
So I'm fine.
You are absolutely fine.
I look down at
Any of you that have
I look
entered?
down at the mark of my arm. Glowing? Anything
Looking at it.
changing? Oh.
Nothing.
Oh! I have. I take out a vial from my alchemical supplies.
Okay.
Can I try to stop her? Some of this gas cloud?
You can try it.
Okay,
Roll me a sleight of hand check.
So just go.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Okay, sleight of hand.
Can I give him guidance?
No. Oh, you can give him guidance to touch him. Yeah, I thought you were going to
Okay.
ask if you can assist, but you would not be able to. But you can give him guidance, absolutely.
Okay.
So add a d4.
Gonna fucking need it. Plus 10.
I don't know if anyone here has ever tried to vial mist, but it doesn't take.
Nothing
I'm
at all.
not sure what this mist is, and nothing. Empty.
Can I try again?
You can. Azalea,
You guiding me
what do
again?
you do?
I can do a hawk. So I'm going to summon a hawk.
Okay, you can summon a hawk. What are you doing with said hawk?
I will want it to fly up and see if it can find the source of the fog where it's
Okay,
coming
roll
from.
me perception as your hawk.
18.
You do not manage to vial any of this.
As I keep walking, do I see, like, is there still more bodies further in? Do I see anything else around? Do I see any
Roll
like,
me another
shadow
perception check
creatures?
roll perception as you're walking down.
Oh, can I go to one of the dead bodies?
Yes.
I'll let the checks
What
go.
did you roll?
I don't
What
see
did you roll?
shit. 5.
Okay. Azalea, did you roll?
18.
Okay. As your hawk is flying around, you see a solitary figure on top of a roof.
Knew it. I knew it.
This solitary figure is cloaked
Okay.
in, from what you can see, is a dark black cloak. This
I
solitary figure is standing with their hands like this, and there are red, almost droplets raising out of their hand on both sides, and they are dissipating into nothingness. And he seems in some sort of trance. They, sorry, seem in some sort of trance.
Misha stood next to Azalea. Are you repeating anything you're seeing, or are you leaving it to yourself?
I will repeat it all. Everything.
Right, okay.
Am I close enough to hear?
You are looking at a dead body now. What are you doing with the dead body?
Can I collect some of the black liquid that's coming from
You can.
eyes and mouth into one of my vials?
Yes, easily done.
Oh,
Don't need to roll for that one because
Thank you.
it's something that you can catch.
put a cork stopper in it and put it back in my kit.
Okay. Good stuff.
Turn back around and see what's going on.
Misha, what are you doing as Azalea has been repeating this?
Azalea, have you let me know in which direction this character is? For example, this person. Would you
What
know? Or have you
direction?
told me?
Is
No,
he
you can.
going?
I don't need to tell you a direction. You can just say yes. I would be telling you what direction because otherwise, like north, south, east, and west to this
Yeah.
means nothing.
Over
It
that
is
way.
like 3-4 streets over.
Okay.
Do I see Jeremiah? As both be
You see Jeremiah just sort of standing up, stopping a vial and putting it in his pocket. Maeve, what are you doing as well?
I'm literally just walking through, seeing
Just keeping on walking.
if there's like any end to it, more dead bodies, if there's any of those weird shadowy things, any people that are walking around in it like we are.
Didn't seem to be anything like that of any of the description. There has been no shadowy creatures. There has been no one just wandering around. There is just nothingness and death.
What?
How does the fog feel? Does it still feel the same?
It feels the same. It feels just that coolness to touch when you first entered.
Does it still feel cool to me at the minute?
It does.
Okay.
I'll call Jeremiah over.
What?
Okay.
Azalea's just told me there is somebody summoning this fog, and it's over there. It's this dark figure with red droplets coming out. We need to go and stop him. If we can help Azalea and we move her with us, we can.
Where are
try
they?
and stop. I'll point to where I've been described. So
Mhm.
Well, let's go.
I'll hook my arm underneath Azalea as if she's still with the companion, and I need help.
Can we see
with
Maeve?
Azalea.
You can. She is a way away down the road there.
Is that the direction we need to go?
No, she's sort of that way. You need to go sort of that way.
Maeve! Maeve!
Can you hear him?
Microphones.
Well, he's just blown up his microphone, so probably.
Sorry, Chad.
Yes, you would hear him. Because of the silence around you, apart from the odd coughing and spluttering, you hear it sort of reverberate down this small cobbled street.
How close is Jeremiah to me?
He's a good 80, 90, 100 feet away.
All right, okay. I'll start heading back over to him then.
As you start appearing back over, Lila appears in front of you, Maeve.
Yeah.
Be careful. And she
Why?
disappears again.
Okay.
We need to go. We need to go where this guy, where this person is.
Go.
Someone in this fog.
Which way?
Hook my arm under Azalea's. Can someone help me? She's in a triumph.
Can
Yeah.
we see where they're pointing? Like the person?
Can you see who is pointing?
Azalea. Sorry if I made it back yet, but that should be the first question.
Yeah, you'd start to get back to that area, yeah.
And so, like, Misha's saying to take Azalea there, can we see, like, the person that they're pointing at?
You cannot see the person. All you can see is buildings currently. These buildings are tall. They are like 3-4 stories high, differing like every other one sort of between 3 and 4 stories. And you've been told it's sort of 3 or 4 streets away that you would need to get to.
I start running in the direction that Misha said.
As Azalea is in a trance, would she still able to hear us talk to her? No.
Nope.
Okay.
But she can...
Can we drag her?
No, she can choose to come back when she wants.
Yeah. You can drag her. That's fine.
I'll grab her other arm and I'll start dragging her along with Misha.
Okay. Easily done.
We're walking that way where the figure is.
I'm running.
Okay. That's
Is he
fine.
on a flat roof or like?
Peaked. Is there something you would like to do?
I'm just double checking the spell in that because I don't know this one. But
Okay.
I'm trying to. Yeah. Okay.
As you guys start making your way, Jeremiah quickly, the rest of you slowly, you hear more and more sort of screams and coughs coming from the right-hand side as this fog passes where you were. Moving on to the next street and the street after that, the same thing. You see these collections of people of all races
People not in the fog.
in the fog.
In
All
the fog.
races, all genders, all sizes, laying lifeless, surrounded by this black ichor of sorts.
Would I see, like, as a rough, what I'm trying to get at basically is the amount of people that's died? Because in Misha's head, he's thinking, I know that previously there were a lot of death, and then the newspaper said there wasn't any. So Misha's thinking, is it a lot of bodies to move from the previous one in a short amount of time? Would it mean? I'm thinking if they try and move all the bodies now, is it a massive job?
It is a lot.
Right, okay. So in his head, he's thinking, if it's a big cover-up, it means there's a lot of resource going into this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Okay.
I get you. Azalea, have you figured out what you want to do?
Yeah. Okay. No, the creature I made it doesn't do it. I was gonna do flyby and try and distract the man, but hawks don't have that.
Okay.
So
What are you doing with your hawk?
he's just staying and watching the guy right now, just so if he moves, I know if
Circling
he moves.
or what?
I would say circling, so he can see everything around him as well.
You see that these red droplets on one hand stop for a second, and then your vision comes back and your hearing comes back to your usual self.
Fucker killed Trump. Alright, I'm back.
What was that, Azalea? What did you say?
The fucking man killed Trump. He killed my hawk.
Your hawk's called
Your
Trump.
hawk's called Trump.
Yeah, it's called Trump.
Okay.
Where I come from,
Right.
Trump's the different thing.
Is it?
Let's not
Yeah.
get into that right now. We've got a person to try and find. Yeah.
Did
Okay.
I see a circling hawk before it seemed to have died?
Yeah, you would have just started to be able to see it sort of circling this area.
I will continue to head in that direction.
Okay,
Yeah.
easily done.
I'll start picking up the pace now. Azalea is conscious.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, you start sprinting and catching up to where Jeremiah is getting to.
Can we still hear the wind chimes in the fog?
You cannot. It's a very good question.
Any of them?
None of them whatsoever. It is completely still.
Can I take out my pan flute and try and blow a tune? Can I hear that?
You can hear that.
Okay. Guys, we can't. There's the wind chimes. They're not here, and they're always here.
The wind chimes out here, or there is no wind.
We can't hear them. We can always hear them, no matter what weather it is.
Are you shouting that?
I'm telling you, lot. Yeah.
I'm not with you.
Oh, okay. No, I wouldn't be shouting it.
We're trying to catch up to you though, Jeremiah, aren't we?
Yeah.
But I'm also actively.
Yeah, bolting it. Jeremiah, you arrive, and in this fog, you see the shop that you believe the hawk was circling. There are 3 of them that it was sort of in the circumference of where it was. They're all 4-story. There are 3 buildings. One is what looks like a sort of art shop, like a gallery of sorts. It just says Muse outside. M-U-S-E. The second shop is a small little trinket shop called Zephyr's Whimsies. The third shop is a shop that looks like it sells like a florist is the word for it, not people that sell flowers. A florist, and it just has on the sign a picture of flowers. It doesn't have a sort of name to it.
Do I know where we're heading towards?
You know exactly the rough direction that you're heading.
How far away is Jeremiah now?
He's probably 50, 60 feet away from you guys now.
I'm going to use fair step, and I'm going to fair step 30 feet, and then I'm going to run the rest of the way.
Okay.
Where
Sure.
the hell did she just go?
You see her disappear and then appear like down the road.
Are you like right next in front of me, behind what? I'm assuming you were face stepping towards me.
Yeah, only 30 feet towards you, so she's still another 30 feet away from
then
you.
I'm still.
You're faced by these 3 buildings, Jeremiah.
Do I see any way up into the roof, like a fire escape or some sort of roof access on the external side of the buildings?
From where you are, no. But there are buildings there, so they have doors and they have windows. They are not boarded up. They like that choice is yours.
Am I there yet?
You are just as Jeremiah is sort of taking in this site and just sort of weighing up his options. Yeah, you start to approach him.
Okay, I'm going to bypass Jeremiah and I'm going straight into Zephyr's whimsies.
Okay.
Thinking she knows what's going on, I will follow Maeve.
Okay. The door is open.
Can I see them?
Roll me a perception check.
Do we see which way they've gone then for us? We've seen.
You would be seeing them bursting into this door.
Right, I'll follow.
Having never been in this shop before, can I also be looking around?
You can roll perception as well. What did you roll, Maeve?
5. Because apparently that's all I can see. I'm going to literally just run around in
6.
panic, literally looking everywhere for them.
Okay. As you start running around and you two are starting to take in the surroundings, Jeremiah, you're not sure why she is running around in circles at this point.
Maeve, what are you doing?
The other 2, you do approach and you start to go into the shop also. Maeve, you see and find Jamina laying on the floor in the back.
Dead or alive?
She is covered, her hair in this black ichor that streams down from her eye and her mouth.
Is she dead?
And she is not moving.
Is she dead though?
You can roll a medicine check.
Is she dead?
Can I look for stairs?
You can find stairs, yeah.
I go.
12.
Okay. Jamina is not alive.
I'm literally just going to start panicking even more. Just no, and I'm going to look for Zephyr.
Okay. Where are you looking? In downstairs or going upstairs? You've seen that Jeremiah is no longer down there, but the other 2 have just walked in. What are you doing?
Is Jamina like in the back? Do I know if there's any more places
she's
down
in the
there
back.
Is there any more places down there that I'd kind of know Zephyr may be?
No, downstairs. No, there's nowhere else that he would really be. He would either be front of house, which is where he'd normally be if he was in the shop, or he would be upstairs. Upstairs, yeah.
I'm gonna run upstairs.
Okay.
I'll follow the group. I'll guess it. Has Jeremiah gone upstairs as well?
He already has, yeah.
Yeah. So I'll follow upstairs then.
Okay.
Looking behind, making sure Azalea is close.
Okay.
I'm keeping up.
Okay.
Excuse me.
As you head upstairs, Jeremiah, what are you doing?
Looking for more stairs.
Okay. You start running around. Maeve, what are you doing?
I'm looking for Zephyr.
Okay, roll me perception. Jeremiah, you just find another flight of stairs?
Up.
That lead up, just normal stairs, straight up. Other 2, what are you doing?
Up.
I'm going to say to... Go on, what you're saying.
By the noise, I'm assuming that was a natural 20 from Maeve.
Yeah, it was.
Woohoo!
I'll say to Azalea, Azalea, if you want to go upstairs and follow Jeremiah, I'll stay with Maeve, make sure she's okay.
That sounds good to me. I want to kill this fucker.
That's fine. Just make sure Jeremiah's okay, and I'll make sure Maeve's okay. And if we're okay, we'll meet you at the top, okay?
Sounds like a good plan. I'll meet you up there.
Right. I'll
Maybe-
follow Maeve then. Go on.
Maybe you do not see Zephyr on this floor.
Nowhere.
No.
Okay, I'll head up again then. Keep
Okay.
looking for him. I'm literally going to keep looking for him just till I find him.
Okay. Jeremiah, you head upstairs. I'm assuming you're looking for another way up.
Yeah, I'm heading for the roof.
Yes. You make your way up to the top floor that has stairs, and then there is a ladder that looks like it goes to a hatch.
I go up.
Okay. Maeve, you rolled a natural 20 for your last perception check.
Mhm.
Searching every single floor, you do not find any sign of Zephyr.
Right. Do I find any sign of like that he's like been taken, or has nothing
You-
disturbed?
You know Zephyr well enough, and you know that if he was away for a day or doing business somewhere, he would have taken he has a sort of lucky charm that Jamina has given him. Years ago, it was like a symbol of their marriage. And you do not see that there, so the idea you can sort of come to is that he might not have been here while this happened.
Okay.
You don't know where he would be, because he could be anywhere doing business, but he doesn't seem to be here.
Okay.
Jeremiah, you go up to this roof.
Because I know that there's potentially something up here.
Yes.
I don't know if you can't really stealth go up a ladder, especially opening a fucking hatch. But I will have my head on a swivel and I will be ready to like run out the way, push myself out the way, or dodge, or take some form of defensive measure.
Okay. Absolutely fine. Misha and Maeve, is there anything you guys are doing? Misha, is there anything saying to Maeve whilst you are still downstairs as they are going up to the roof?
I'll just,
If I realise that it's not there, I'm gonna run up there.
Uh-huh.
I'll follow. I'll say to Maeve, Jeremiah's gone to the roof. I'm just making sure you're okay. If you're okay to go up, let's go.
Not now. Let's go.
Jeremiah, as you lift up this hatch and make sure that you're not about to be attacked as soon as you poke your head up, you turn around to see this figure standing with their back to you on the peak, the apex of this roof. You can see these red sort of globules coming from the other side of them, and they are reaching a certain point just above this person's head. This person is a humanoid shape of figure, 6.5 feet tall, quite not slender in frame, but not massively built, sort of medium size, wearing this dark cloak. And just as these red globules go sort of just to the point where they're above this person's head, or where their cloak ends, they sort of dissipate, and you see this red mist just crossing out into the environment.
Can I hate saying, can I make a specific check, but can I attempt to understand what they're doing?
You can roll. Are you proficient in Arcana?
I am. I
You
also
can roll
get
Arcana check.
advantage if it has anything to do with.
It does not.
Motherfucker. Okay. So +4 was 20. 7, because why not?
It is quite obviously some sort of magic. It's not a magic that you have seen before.
Am I on the roof, like standing?
That is your choice.
Okay, I am. Okay, then I pull myself out the hatch and I pull out my light crossbow, aim it, and I shout, "What the hell are you doing?"
This individual turns round, and you see these red glowing eyes appear from this dark cloak. You do not see face. And you hear, Today is not the day for you to be up here. You will not stop this.
Do anything? Or is that just
It's just doing that while carrying on doing this. And
Why
these
are you doing
red
this?
globules are still there. Doesn't answer you.
anyone else come up the up the ladder? Yeah.
I'm gonna come up.
Azalea's not far behind you, so she'd be getting up there now.
Before I go up, do I know if there's any like jewels kept on this floor?
There would be, yeah.
Is there any diamonds?
Roll me an intelligence check.
Just straight intelligence.
Yeah.
7.
You're not sure if there are, then they're hidden. Because that's what Zephyr's like.
Smart man.
What are you guys doing on the roof?
What do you mean it's not my time to be up here?
You and your marked friends will be visited soon. Don't worry. We will end it.
I shoot
Just like what are you shooting? Your crossbow?
at him. Yeah.
Roll to hit.
Beat me to it.
I hate instigating combat. What the? 9.
It whizzes over his shoulder.
That was a warning shot.
I like it.
Smooth.
He doesn't know.
To see my warning shot. And 3 of
I
these globules
move.
hit the ground around you.
What kind of way? What I thought the roof was like. Was it?
Yes, there's still ground
I
around
get you. I get you.
Yep. And 3 otherworldly apparitions form from these red things as they hit the ground and form up in front of you 10 feet tall each. And we will start combat at the next session because it is going to take too long for us
Ah,
to finish it this session.
No.
damn it.
So we will end session here and have it a little bit shorter. But
Boo.
we will start combat next session. Where we will see if Pebbles can race to you to join.
Oh, please.
Please, Pebbles, please.
Uh,
Oh,
Oh my god.
I'm sorry, everyone. I just
No,
yeah.
no.
fine.
Oh dear.
Oh,
Oh, that were a good one. That were a good session.
that
Very
was a good session.
That was good.
So we will see what happens from that
Yeah.
little interaction next week.
But
Uh,
everyone should be in backup characters, right?
Just in case.
always. For those watching, I'm, if I can spell it correctly, putting, just in case anyone wants it, the Pitter Patter link one more time. These guys are going to be with us, hopefully for a while. We are hoping that they're going to be around for the length of this campaign, to be honest, because we love them and want to see them do as well as possible. So if you do at any point want to buy any minis or have any characters you have played, or if you're a DM and you want minis for your next game, make sure you check them out. Enter code TOT20 at checkout and get that 15% off. It will be helping a creator of great work. And soon enough, we will have our minis to share with you all, to show you. Anyone who is, I mean, Ollie is a huge fan, like #1 fan. I'm pretty sure that they'll be happy to reprint our minis if he wants the collection of you guys' minis. Because he is #1 tot. But other than that, we will see you next week, same time, Saturday, 6 p.m. GMT. If you missed any of this episode and want to watch it again, it will be on YouTube from next Friday. And there will be Talks on Tuesday that comes out on this Tuesday. Until then, we will see you.
Bye.
See ya.
Goodbye.
Bye.